The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Paradise City, Arizona, Red Hot Tommy Mars.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another big day of Overdrive. We're right along ringside. It's the voice of Valley, Eric Cornish, and Carmen Michael.
Right on beat. It is 7 p.m. Eastern, right here on the OVW YouTube channel, which can only mean it's time for Overdrive.
And his opponent, from Louisville, Kentucky, Dustin Jackson.
You know, Carmen, we're starting off anything but lukewarm when we got red hot Tommy Mars in the ring, taking on Louisville's own Dustin Jackson.
Dustin Jackson, clearly the fan favorite here tonight, the Hotpoint Davis Arena. But let me tell you, this Tommy Mars, he's made quite the impression here in his young career at OVW.
Absolutely, he made quite an impression on that drumstick that went flying into about the 7th row here at Hotpoint Davis Arena.
Dustin Jackson with the early advantage, goes for the cover early.
A little too early to get that started, but Dustin Jackson, no dummy, to try to get it over as quick as you can, because you don't get paid by the hour.
Took the words right out of my mouth, and now look at this impressive athleticism from Tommy Mars, but turns right around into the double overhand.
Sounded like a snare drum from here. I don't know about you. Dustin Jackson, of course, just a week and a half ago, hanging on, holding that media championship in his hand, and he does not hold it today.
Heartbreaking loss for Dustin Jackson, but you know just as well as anyone else that Dustin is focused to get back on track. Beautiful gut wrench there.
And you know, of course, he never lost that title. That's the big thing you got to remember. And now, considering that one of his great friends is associated with the group that he hates, the Trifecta, then you know he's got to be even more focused to get that title back.
Dustin looking to bring the fight up top, but caught.
Look at this. Oh, my.
A forearm off the springboard.
And, you know, I did talk to Dustin because, you know, Dustin is all about that media championship, but he's still got his eyes set on that heavyweight title, too. Dustin has been around a long time, and trust me, he has been inches away from that heavyweight title on many occasions, too.
Dustin's held practically every title that there is to hold here at OVW, has yet to hold that heavyweight championship. You know that his eyes are set on one of the top prizes here at OVW.
And not only that, but remember, his best friend holds that title right now in Cal Hero.
Swing and a miss from Tommy Mars. Dustin right into the kitchen sink, and Tommy Mars going for the cover. Let me tell you, Tommy Mars may be too young to fall in love, but he is certainly someone who, in a short career, has already amassed so much experience training at the New Japan Dojo and was also trained by Cody Rhodes at the Nightmare Factory.
Of course, Cody Rhodes trained right here and credits the man himself, Al Snow, for teaching him everything he knows. So it's like passing it down a generation.
Of course, if you'd like to begin your pro wrestling journey, you can do so at OVWacademy.com.
Absolutely the place to go, the place to be if you want to be a big star. Now you got Tommy Mars cinching in that headlock. Dustin Jackson tried to fight out of this, and I got to tell you, I mean, you know, think about all the emotions that's running through Dustin Jackson. I mean, we talked about him holding on to that title. I mean, he had it in his hands. It could have been his. He's got his best friend that's got the title that he wants in the heavyweight championship. A lot of mixed emotions when it comes to Dustin Jackson.
And right now, being whipped off the ropes by Tommy Mars. Big clothesline from Dustin Jackson. Dustin fired up. I think that switch has been flipped.
Absolutely, and if anybody knows how to flip that switch and turn it on, it is Dustin Jackson.
Beautiful.
And this Hotpoint crowd is right behind him.
Absolutely beautiful dropkick there from Dustin Jackson. Dustin sent over the top.
Oh, man. Did you hear that? That sounded like a kick drum.
Tommy Mars meeting him right in the middle, and now he has him hooked.
Dustin's fighting. Oh, man.
You can sense the urgency there from Dustin Jackson trying to fight out.
Derby City Splash. He got him. Could be it. That is.
Here welcome to another exciting episode of Overdrive. It's the lovely Linda Kay and Jessica. She's still out on assignment. I'm gonna find out what that mystery is about because she's still missing. Maybe? Not sure, but no mystery to everyone here that Louisville's favorite son, Dustin Jackson, continues to get better and better. And with a decisive victory we just saw against red hot Tommy Mars, we have much more action to come, including some words from the hush one himself, Superior Tony Evans. I think I finally got that right. When he faces off against Scorpius, and a match featuring a recent grad from the OVW Academy, that being the prodigy J3, facing off against Jake Painter. And also, I had a sit-down interview with the newly formed, I believe that's what they're being called, the newly formed Trifecta. Stay tuned, everyone.
If you haven't seen OVW Rise on Thursday nights live, well, why not? Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Get your tickets now at OVWTix.com and become part of the action every Thursday night as OVW Rise broadcasts around the world.
Come see me.
So if you haven't seen OVW live,
why not?
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Ordering is fast and easy with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
The following contest is scheduled for football. Introducing first, from Bowling Green, Kentucky. He's bigger than your boyfriend. Prettier than
another word and I'm coming after you. Shut your mouth. Cut that music.
Man, Linda just can't catch a break these days.
Superior Tony Evans can't get the job done on his own. Well, tonight I'm out here by myself, and this is a demonstration of just what happens when you make me mad. So whoever it is, if you're back there and you got a pair on you, you want a piece of Superior Tony Evans. Come get it.
and his opponent, fighting out of the Coliseum, the last gladiator, Scorpius!
Well, here is the one with a pair that has shown up tonight to challenge Superior Tony Evans, the last gladiator, Scorpius.
Scorpius stepping up to the challenge of Tony Evans, and eventually someone's got to be able to shut up Tony, am I right?
Well, I guess so, and you notice, as he said, Mayan Mahler not here with him tonight. Maybe the Mayan Mahler just found out what everybody else did, and that's Tony Evans is a jerk. You know, maybe that's it. You think?
Tony claiming he can do things on his own. We'll see if that's the case here tonight. Against Scorpius, a man who's made quite the impression here at OVW is for the early victory.
I think lately, why is Superior Tony Evans and Drew Hernandez all of a sudden doing their Brutus the Barber Beefcake impression? What's up with that?
Swing and a miss from Tony Evans.
cutting people's hair, shaving people's beard. What's their obsession?
Well, they're not satisfied with just defeating their opponent. They want to embarrass their opponent. They want to ridicule their opponent.
Could it be that they're intimidated by people like the De Niros?
Well, if you ask anyone here at the Hotpoint Davis Arena, I think they may agree with you, Eric.
I think so, too. And right now, Tony Evans backing off a little bit. He may be intimidated by Scorpius here, and why not? Good looking, big individual. Got some size on Superior one here.
Tony calling for the test of strength. Scorpius very cautious here, and for good reason. Oh, just like that right hand from Tony Evans. Suckered him right in.
Scorpius may have the size and he may have the speed. He certainly doesn't have the experience and the cunning of Superior Tony Evans.
Scorpius, of course, honoring his family lineage, comes from all the way back to the gladiator days, looking to honor that time, and he's had a lot of experience in combat sports, but here he is at OVW against one of the best there is.
Which one of his uncles was the gladiator?
I think it was Brad Pitt.
Okay. Oh! It was Jesse Goddard.
Goes for the drop kick, but misses. Tony Evans pumping the brake and smelling that blood in the water.
Again, that's that experience we talked about. Tony Evans knows where he is in the ring.
Look at this. Look at this. Going after the throat of Scorpius.
He also knows that he's got till a 5 count in this, and he's going to take every bit of that.
Seems to me like Tony getting a little desperate here.
Well, I mean, he's risking getting disqualified, of course, but maybe that's why he's cutting hair and shaving beards, is just because, he can't beat the De Niros right now. Not even Tommy Boy. He suffered a pinfall to Tommy Boy. That's got to be embarrassing to a rookie.
I'm sure for someone like Tony Evans, that is very embarrassing. This is a man who he's full of pride. He's full of ego.
Well, he's full of something.
We both can agree on that. Driven down.
And again, there's that obsession with hair. Now he's grabbing the hair of Scorpius here.
Tony Evans just blatantly disrespecting the rules in front of our official.
And Alice Lane's not going to put up with too much. You already saw she wasn't putting up much with his shenanigans earlier.
Tony!
Oh, my.
That clubbing blow. And now adding insult to injury.
Always talking trash to his opponents. That's Tony's specialty, but he's got all the tools in the ring too. Don't get me wrong.
There's a reason why Tony's a former OVW heavyweight champion. Now hold on, Scorpius lands on his feet. Scorpius able to fight out.
Big right hand. Scorpius not able to follow up though. Bam! Oh.
Tony staggers, but still on his feet.
Oh, big clothesline. Looks like Scorpius may be getting his second win here.
Scorpius starting to build that momentum. Charges into the corner.
Oh, man. Coming right at you.
Went to the well one too many times. This time, Tony Evans had it scouted.
Seems like everything Tony's throwing at Scorpius, he seems to have, something. Oh, but not that time.
Going for the buckshot, and now look at this. Tony Evans, that ankle lock.
Oh, wrenching on that ankle.
You may not like Tony Evans. You have to respect him.
Here is your winner via submission, Superior Tony Evans.
And you see Scorpius just respected Tony Evans enough to tap out and live to fight another day.
That ankle lock proving to be devastating once again for Tony Evans.
Attention! This is a public notice from the Social Security Disability Helpline. If you're one of the millions of Americans who are disabled and unable to work, you may be eligible for disability benefits from Social Security. Receiving benefits is your right. If you suffer from physical or mental disability, whether you're applying for the first time or you've already been denied, we can help. We'll evaluate your situation and deal with Social Security on your behalf. Best of all, there's no fee until you receive your benefits. Remember, we only get paid if you win your case. There are many reasons and conditions that may make you eligible for disability benefits. Many of them you may not be aware of. So if you're disabled and unable to work, call now to get started with your free, no-obligation consultation.
Call 855-993-2160. That's 855-993-2160. Call now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Georgetown, Kentucky, the Prodigy, J3.
Welcome back, everyone. It's OVW Overdrive, the voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish and Carmen Michael coming at you right along ringside for J3, the hottest prospects here at OVW.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, the back-breaking artist, Jake Painter.
Well, there's Jake Painter, of course, running his mouth as soon as he comes through the curtains.
Seems like Jake Painter certainly woke up on the wrong side of the bed here tonight. Definitely a little more brash than we're used to seeing.
Well, he's got a big task in front of him. It may be a rookie out of the OVW Academy in J3, but I got to tell you, man, J3 is probably my favorite thing to come out of Georgetown, Kentucky since Country Boys.
He's the real deal. He's a real deal. There's certainly a reason why we call J3 the Prodigy, and I think we've seen that, and that's saying something.
For sure. And Jake Painter, of course, has the experience in this, but just watch out of the explosiveness of J3. If you haven't seen him, just hold on to your hats.
Oh, there we see right there, that agility. Incredible athleticism here from J3 in our opening moments. But notice Jake Painter still remaining calm and calculated.
Cranking on that arm.
Oh, using a handful of hair to get the advantage here.
Well, there's a lot of it to grab there from J3, that's for sure.
J3 Painter off the ropes, but Painter, that size, bringing down J3.
And again, still talking trash.
Well, he's certainly very confident.
Well, he can back it up, and he's going to try to break somebody's back today.
J3 back on his feet. Look at this.
Hold on. Reversing everything. Jake Painter. Oh! Deep arm drag there from J3.
J3 with a quickness. Hurricane Rana bringing down Painter.
This kid, oh my goodness. This kid can come at you from all directions.
Goes for the cover.
So fast is J3.
And he can hit you from anywhere, Eric.
For sure, and he just hit Jake Painter right in the mouth with that drop kick.
Not sure if Painter knows where he is right now. Painter goes for the clothesline, but J3 able to reverse.
Wait, maybe going for a pile driver here?
Hoist him up, back body drop.
For all our fans in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, looking forward to seeing all of you again. It's been a while.
Oh, turn inside out.
I don't know if J3's going to make it, but hey, we're going to have a great show. It's going to be at the Bluegrass Sportsplex coming up this weekend. So get your tickets, OVWTix.com. I hear they're even going to have inflatables, Carmen. You can get on the inflatables.
Well, I'm hoping J3 is going to be fit to compete this weekend because right now, not looking too good right now is Jake Painter. Back with the advantage.
Of course, he hammered him there in the face, but you know, Jake Painter, it's in his name. You know what he's going to target, and that is the back. Oh, and there you go.
Lower back driven into the turnbuckles.
when you hurt somebody's lower back, especially somebody who likes to fly like J3, it makes it very, very difficult. If you've ever had a strained back, you know the movement gets slower and slower all the time.
We've seen the speed, we've seen the agility, we've seen the high-flying offense of J3, but here tonight we are testing the true grit of J3 as Jake Painter continues to inflict punishment on the lower back.
You see, he has definitely caught the attention of the fans here at Hotpoint Davis Arena, has become a quick favorite of the OVW faithful.
And for good reason. Now J3, these right hands able to fight out. Off the ropes, tilt-a-whirl, but caught!
Nope.
Jake Painter using that sheer strength, the first backbreaker. Now goes for the cover.
This has got to be it. How does that happen? How do you get bent in half over someone's knee? I mean, that spine has got to be just on fire at this point.
J3 with that heart fully on display here tonight, able to kick out after a devastating backbreaker. Jake Painter looking to add a little insult to injury here.
This J3, I mean, just one of the fastest rising stars on the OVW Academy. If he can pick up a win here, you gotta think that's got to get him closer to maybe that Rush Division Championship. Get on Rise, be featured. That's what every star at OVW here wants.
I was just about to say, both of these men have been standouts of the Rush Division, but hold on. Jake Painter not where he wants to be.
Jake Painter looking. What's he measuring him up for? Nope, waited a little too long.
J3 with a clothesline. Really starting to feed off the momentum here. Kick. Good God almighty.
Got him. You can still see J3 favoring that back, though. See if he can finish off Jake Painter. My God.
Willing to risk his own well-being to put away Painter. Will this be enough? Oh, Painter able to find out.
Oh, right into the corner.
O'Connor roll, but no. Caught. Into another backbreaker.
I need a couple of Advils after that. Just watching it.
You saw the eyes darting around. Jake Painter now.
Hooking him up.
Looking to put the nail in the coffin.
Look out. That is what Painter is so good at. And there's your winner.
Here is your winner, Jake Painter!
Look at the intensity on the face of Jake Painter.
Oh, come on, get your hands off the kid. Great showing by J3, but Painter showing the attitude, but also showing he wants more here at OVW, and I think he'll get it.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined tonight by the Trifecta.
There we go.
Gentlemen, welcome to Overdrive.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, like we never left, right?
Never left.
Never.
Is that so? Well,
Never left, and now bigger, better, more improved.
Oh.
Look at that. That's the OVW media champion, Jake Wallace.
But don't forget, I am accompanied by the tag team champions, Astonishing Ashton and Strictly Business Beretta.
And you know what's crazy, Linda? two-time.
Two-time.
Yeah.
Two.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I also can't argue with the fact that you three are strapped with the gold. I mean, what an impact since joining together. I might add this new trifecta. What can you
No, nothing
tell me
new.
a bit
No,
about
Linda. There is no such thing as new. New. We have three individuals, prestigious champions sitting right here.
Technically 4, but
no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Read the room. How many people are here, Linda?
Just 3.
Besides myself,
Linda.
yes,
3.
just 3. Okay. Well, that's what I want to know a little bit more about. How did this come about? Now, Jake, you've joined the trifecta. 2 of you, again, just retained the tag team championship. And
One
now
back and retained. Got rid of that makeshift tag team back to obscurity. But Wallace, throw it to you, man. Why?
Yep.
Everyone
Not the
wants
media
to know
championship, Jake.
Why?
And everyone wants to know the one single question. Why? Let me tell you, I mean, look at the history. I've had several tag team partners since coming back to OVW. Not one of them has had my back. Every single one left.
Well, why would you say that?
Why would I say? Yeah, I mean, you can see it. Every single one is not by my side.
Well, I know that, Jake, but I mean, why do you think they are no longer by your side? And now you've aligned now with...
It was disrespect. It is what it was, simply astonishing. But
honestly, Linda, like you said, look at the history. None of them stuck by his side. Hell, we even faced him multiple times.
Multiple partners. We saw something in Jake. Because no matter how bad or how rough those outings were, he always bounced back and made it so close to the mountaintop. Multitude of times.
I know. I see something in Jake too, Jake. You've had many years under your belt in wrestling. You've won various titles right now. You are holding that media championship. So what makes you that number one candidate for that? What makes you align with Brandon and Ashton?
Well, nothing makes me the candidate for it. I am the OVW media champion. And while I can't speak for my previous partners, the one thing I have noticed time and time and time again is these two boys always had each other's backs. They didn't leave one out there. And whenever one was out there, the other one always had his back. That's the one thing I've not had since I came back to OVW. And while this newly formed trifecta is strictly business,
he did the thing.
This is what champions are. Champs are the trifecta.
Just like the strongest things in history, right? Pyramids, right? 3 corners, triangles, right? Trifecta.
You know what that is, Linda?
We're here to ensure that all of us not only retain multiple times our titles, our championships, but to grow the prestige and elevate this company. We're here. We are the gatekeepers of the tag division. He is the gatekeeper of the media championship. We are here to simply show OVW why they overlooked us multitude of times. And now, when we're together, nothing will stop us. Nothing will stop us from ever losing these again. For him ever losing that title, nothing will stop us.
Well, I mean, there could be other challenges that could stand in your way. And dare I say, while you are the newly formed trifecta, as you said, Jake, the 3 of you haven't necessarily been a cohesive unit for a very long time. How do you plan to make that work and be stronger as a trifecta, as a 3-person unit to maintain those titles?
Have you not watched the past 2 weeks,
Linda?
Well, 2 weeks isn't, to be fair, not that.
It's not that
long. You know
long.
how much can happen in 2 weeks?
A lot has happened in 2 weeks. already.
Well, I know. I can see that in front of me right now. All the gold.
Are you shocked by that? Are you shocked by anything that we have done previously? You're shocked by what we're doing now?
No, you're putting words in my mouth. I didn't say I was shocked.
Well, I mean, but you're asking questions as to like, how are we going to make this work? How is this going to work? It
just like any relationship, you know, you got to make things work. And I want to know
Not only did it work, not only did we become a 2-time OVW Tag Team Champion, and Jake Lawless finally got his hands on some championship gold at OVW, we will continue to do so. Just like you're looking at Thursday night on Rise, when we're able to outsmart the likes of Jack Vaughn and Donovan C. So we are here as a unit, and we are not going absolutely anywhere besides the tippity top of OVW.
And that's because we're moving with momentum. And nothing's stopping this train. We've blown through the previous tag teams. We've blown through the previous OVW Media Champion. And there's not one obstacle that can derail this train.
Nope.
Well, those are some strong words, and I will say I can agree with that. The confidence, the arrogance. Am I wrong?
Arrogance.
I'm just
words, Linda.
But I meant in a good way because you are holding those titles, so I understand where your mindset is coming from. What was that? Okay.
Oh, wait.
So I think of that. Arrogance.
You guys, I'm giving this opportunity right now to let us know a little bit more about what the three of you can do and can bring as champions. So let's leave it on that.
You want to know what we can do and what we can bring. So here's the thing. I'm going to give you a little bit of backstory that honestly Ashton does not know. Right? So Ashton and I first met a little over a year ago, last May, when we were both trying to break into OVW. Jake and I met years ago when I was breaking into this business in St. Louis, Missouri. Mm-hmm. He worked for a promoter that I started at, Herb Simmons, very legendary promoter in St. Louis. I see Jake Lawless, and I see this guy, and I go, man, he has it. This is before OVW wrestlers. This is before Netflix. This is before anything that made him a superstar. I saw that. So coming to OVW, all the times that we've had to wrestle Jake, it only proved what I already knew. Whether we were throwing hands with each other, he constantly bounced back. Anytime that I was doing something that I did not enjoy, like wearing a turkey costume, Jake Lawless was in that locker room telling me, hey, kid, you just got to keep going. You just got to keep pushing through, because he is a locker room leader of OVW, whether people want to believe it or not. So having people like Jake Lawless push me through things that I hated every single week, and then having friends, best friends like Ashton Adonis that I met at OVW, when we had the chance to bring him in, we knew that it was nothing but strictly business. So moving forward, you are looking at the top of OVW. The media champion, Jake Lawless. Astonishing Ashton Adonis, and strictly business, Brandon Breda. We are the trifecta, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We are the top of this mountain.
And Linda, if you don't like it, like everyone else at home and everyone at OVW, you can simply just
read between the lines.
We're done. Goodbye.
Well, that I can do. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us, and
you're welcome.
We'll catch you back after the break. Well, that was a pleasant interview with the newly formed trifecta, Flawless, Jake Lawless, and Brandon Beretta, and Ashton Adonis. I mean, the three of them do have all of that gold, so they are doing something right. And interesting words from them. We'll see if they can continue to hold on to that gold on their shoulders and waists. But that being said, we have another match coming up, a huge tag team match between two members of the Doom Syndicate, facing off against fan favorite here, Los Desafios. We'll be right back, everyone.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans. We can't do it without you.
Do you use Viagra or Cialis? What if we can promise you the same results for less than $3 a pill? We'll do the math for you. You'll save more than $16 a pill for the same results. Want more? We'll give you 40 blue pills or 40 yellow pills for $99 and add 4 more pills free. You save more than $500. Stop overpaying for Viagra. Ordering is fast and easy with your pills delivered to your door in a non-marked package. Call now.
Syndicate, Star Rider, dressed like a clown, and so is Icon Lee.
Doom Syndicate have their hands full with Z-Force. It's nice to know they've taken some time away from petty crime to join us here on Overdrive.
And their opponents, the team of Hotpoint and Maximo Suave, Los
to salsa.
Hey, I'm always ready. What a welcome change of pace here. You can feel the mood changing in the room. Much different vibe from Los Desafios than we see from the Doom Syndicate.
Well, yeah, Los Desafios, they want another shot, another crack at getting to that tag team championship. They fell a little short in the qualifying match a couple weeks ago, and now they want to get back there. But of course, the Doom Syndicate, they also fell short. Both of these teams would love to have their hands on gold.
See which team, if any, can rebound here tonight. Looks like Icon Lee going to get us started for the Doom Syndicate. Maximo Suave for Desafios.
Of course, you still got Star Rider, who just keeps sinking further and further into whatever this madness is. Again, suffering another loss to now the team, the Z-Force, which has grown exponentially.
Yeah, no kidding.
Of Kid Colossus.
Kid Colossus easily tripling the size of Z-Force. Certainly proven to be a thorn in the side of the Doom Syndicate. Let me just say, it's nice to finally have the numbers advantage evened a little bit with Z-Force now growing and now
Icon Lee throwing some fists, but no effect to Maximo Suave.
Suave now targeting the arm of Icon Lee. That's certainly one way to combat the striking ability of Icon Lee.
You know that shoulder's still got to be aching from those hard chops he took from Percival Goodington the 13th.
Desafios now with a little double team. Oh, in comes Star Rider.
Whoa!
Star Rider now caught, double back body drop. Out goes Star Rider. Things not exactly going the Doom Syndicate's way here tonight, Eric.
No, and you always got to know there are more members of that Doom Syndicate, so you got to be looking. You never know when that evil Z might be lurking under the ring.
Always have to have eyes in the back of your head whenever the Doom Syndicate are involved.
Well, Icon Lee, another strike back in the chest. There of Hoda Peso. Oh!
Hoda rocks.
Hoda Peso and Maximo Suave, over 25 years of experience combined in the wrestling business. I mean, these two, very successful over the years, and they understand what it takes to be successful.
That's the Doom Syndicate using that numbers advantage. In comes Star Rider. You mentioned absolutely unhinged.
Yeah, just
Star Rider.
More and more unhinged every time he suffers a loss to the Z-Force. Look at this. I mean, just the way he crawls around the ring. It's creepy, man.
We are watching a man descend into madness in real time.
And this is someone who is, what, probably the best associated with the Rush Division Championship since its existence here in OVW. And no stranger to Maximo Suave and Hoda Peso in that division.
About to say, Peta and Suave both no strangers to the Rush Division Championship. Now looking to add the tag team titles to that list. Now,
right to the eyes. Does that surprise you from Icon Lee?
Icon Lee targeting the knee of Hoda Peso. Of course, we know Peso certainly has a history of knee issues, Eric.
Yes, he does. He was out for an extended period of time and had to give up that Rush Division Championship at one point. These two, actually, when Hoda Peso entered...
Up and over, sunset flip. Can he get him down? Star Rider desperately holding on.
There he goes. 1, 2. No, that's it. These guys know each other so well. When Hoda came into OVW, Star Rider, his very first opponent.
Now, all this time later, look where we are. Star had a hold of the tie, and now grabbing hold of the suspenders.
I got to tell you, it may be dastardly. Kind of smart.
Running knee strike from Icon Lee. Now Lee going for the cover. Only gets a 1.
Listen, if you're Hoda Peso and you're going to wear all that extra gear, you got to think somebody's going to take hold of it at some point, right?
All right, you can sense the desperation there, just grabbing, clawing at whatever he could, and now makes the tag. Once again, the legal competitor going after the arm of Hoda.
The leader of the Doom Syndicate now back in the ring, and that is Star Rider. And you wonder, with somebody as unhinged as him, how do you lead a group of ragtag villains like that?
Hoda fights out, makes the tag. Maximo Suave now legal.
Really makes him even more dangerous if you think about it. Up! Inverted atomic drop! Kick to the knee.
This is what makes Desafios so dangerous.
How about 1 for Icon Lee, 2? We know what's coming next.
2 for the price of 1. Desafios on fire here on Overdrive.
Ooh.
Welcome back to OVW Overdrive as we continue tag team action.
We've got Maximo Suave and Hoda Peso, Los Desafios, taking on the Doom Syndicate. Of course, this... Wait a minute.
Hold on. That can't be legal.
Well, sure it is. Why not? Why is it not legal? He made contact. That should be a tag, right?
Oh, the referee distracted. And Star Rider now targeting the knee of Maximo Suave.
Well, that's not fair. What if you didn't have arms? You'd have to tag with your leg. Carmen?
Talking hypotheticals here, Eric.
I'm going to have to sit down with Mike Romo and read that rule book. I think that should have been legal.
Oh, you can read that.
Audio books.
Icon Lee now targeting the knee again. Maximo Suave, much like his tag team partner, Hoda Peso, with a history of knee issues. As the Doom Syndicate using this numbers advantage, and Hoda clearly frustrated, and who can blame him?
Well, I mean, who wouldn't be frustrated with Icon Lee? He was probably telling Mike Romo about his followers on social media or something. I don't know.
Unfortunately, Hoda may be doing more harm
than man.
Distracting the official. We saw Doom Syndicate able to get in a few extra licks. Now goes for the cover.
Maximo Suave, another one who's had some knee issues. Both Los Desafios. That is a target for anybody who knows them well. And trust me, if anybody does, it's Star Rider.
Star Rider may be a madman, but trust me when I say he's calculated. He knows exactly what he's doing. Everything has a purpose.
Back to the knee again to tag in to Icon Lee. Talking down to all what he calls his peasants here at the Hotpoint Davis Arena.
He has always had that chip on his shoulder, has always had that confidence. Now in the corner, we're seeing those strikes as Suave desperately trying to fight out.
Icon Lee just got enough distraction there from Star Rider to take over.
Again, that knee strike to the temple could be a knockout blow, but Suave out at 2. Lee immediately grabbing a hold of Suave, looking to isolate the veteran.
You see Hoda Peso cheering on his brother in arms.
Tags being made by the Doom Syndicate as now Star Rider, your legal competitor, once again. Oh, takes a shot at Hoda.
Nowhere, here he comes.
Getting under the skin, and now, again. The strategy is there. You can see it, clear as day.
Yeah, and Star Rider knows these guys well. He knows Hoda Peso well. He knows he's got a little bit of a temper.
Well, certainly a short fuse there from Hoda Peso as we see Star Rider now taunting Peso on the outside. Taking a shot once again.
Come on.
Enough is enough.
Suave. Wait a minute. Nice. Nice side slam there from the Rican Sensation, getting back in this one.
You see reaching out, grabbing the knee. He desperately has to make a tag now.
Star Rider going after the foot, not looking to make a tag, but what do? Do you stop Maximo?
Hey, crawling, makes a tag.
Or do you go for a tag yourself? There it is. Tagged his hand that time.
And in comes Lee.
And down goes Lee. Again.
So we're seeing a little bit of that temper now, looking to put things away. Hoist up. Oh! Star Rider driven face first.
Viva Guerreros.
Oh my God! Standing shooting star.
Beautiful. Beautiful there by Hoda Peso.
Now Suave back in after taking a breather.
Up.
Oh my God.
Meet a couple of knees there. The knees that they've been working on the entire match, now using as a weapon against Icon.
Willing to risk their own body to put away the Doom Syndicate. Now Star Rider left all alone.
Up and down. Again, what's Icon doing? Getting back in the ring. He's got to get back in his corner.
Icon distracting the official here.
We see usually at this point they go for the win. But Icon Lee distracting referee Mike Romo here.
Maybe distracting Desafios as well. Oh, look at Icon Lee now!
Oh my God!
Plants a
Vibes driver.
You saw there, just waiting, willing to take a shot. Oh, and now Star Rider up top. Star Rider up top.
Oh my! God.
Star Rider and the Doom Syndicate steal one.
Here are your winners, the Doom Syndicate.
Listen, I was giving some grief earlier to Icon Lee, but he knew what he was doing there. He made the distraction. It paid off.
All it takes is a momentary lapse of judgment, and that right there was the downfall of Suave and Peso.
A victory there from Star Rider and Icon Lee. I mean, the whole Doom Syndicate, they have that numbers game. So defeating Los Desafios with that huge victory to end today's episode of Overdrive. So everyone, make sure to like, share, subscribe on all of our socials, on X, Instagram, Facebook, and of course here on YouTube. And of course, stay up to date on all things OVW at ovwrestling.com. Stay up to date on all of our events. We are hitting the road, everyone, so make sure to stay up to date. And of course, join us here live at Hotpoint Davis Arena every Thursday night for Rise, OVWTix.com. And then as far as next week goes, I mean, hopefully Jessica's still not tied up. Still not out on assignment. Not tied up. That I did not do. So we'll see you next week here on Overdrive.